How's it going, guys? Today I'm doing a YouTuber tag. I'm going to thank Mr. ReviewToobz for tagging me in this. His annotation is right here. Touch the annotation. Click it. If you're on a desktop, if you're on a tablet, then ignore all this. Basically, I've got to answer 10 questions. So let's go. Number 1. How long have you been YouTubing? I've been YouTubing for about 8 months, almost 9. Ding! Why did I do the ding sound effect? 2. How many videos have you put out? I have put out probably about 115 by the time you see this. Number 3. Favourite video that I have recorded so far. Now, if you're talking about edited, my funniest moments was my favourite one. It came out the best. But my favourite one to actually record was with my sister, the Nidhogg one. That was pretty fun, that one. It was a good game as well. Who is my favourite YouTuber? My favourite YouTuber currently, the big YouTubers, is Zwayback, I think. He's awesome. He inspires a lot of my FIFA stuff. And yeah, Zwayback HD. Number 5. Pick a different YouTuber to collab with. I would collab with, currently, TVB Plays. He's an awesome guy. I've not had a chance to actually talk to him or collab with him or anything. But one day, we will see. Number 6. Where do I see my profile in the future? My main goal for one day, and I don't know how long it will take, but one day, my goal is 10,000. Why 10,000? Because 10,000 is... I don't know why 10,000 actually. 10,000 is just a good number. For me, 10,000 is good. I'd be happy with 10,000. It could take a couple of years. It could take 3 years. It could take 4 years. But, I'm hoping 10,000 one day. 7. A quote or saying that I follow. My quote / saying that I follow would be, find something you enjoy. Screw getting stuck in a dead-end job that you hate and is full of BS. Find something you love. Don't get stuck in a dead-end job like for the rest of your life, for your entire life. Find something that you enjoy that you want to spend your time doing for the rest of your life, because it's important. If you just don't put the effort in early, you can screw up the rest of your life. So, yeah, find something you enjoy and put your mind to it. 8. Why did I start YouTubing? This one, on the first recording that failed, got pretty deep. And it could do. But, why did I start YouTubing? Well, it goes back to when I was at school and I had a lot of issues with bullying, which I could deal with, but then sadly my granddad passed away one year, and it affected me more than I thought it would, and I struggled to talk about him at all, to be honest. But the thing about, I didn't realise how important he was to me until he went, which is it's crazy, I know, but he was so it was so important to me. So I had my issues with school. Then that happened, and then I just couldn't deal with my bullying issues or anything, and I was in a bad place for a few years. But luckily, like, with I think 6 months after, or 6 months to a year after, my mum pulled me out of school because she saw I wasn't doing well, and she homeschooled me, and I really needed that. I was, not many parents would take on that responsibility, so I appreciate that so much. So obviously I came out of school. My only real engagement with society, like with people, was at school, and it didn't go well. So for a couple of years I was in a bad place emotionally. I didn't know what I wanted to do. It was all a bit of a haze, to be honest. It was all just not knowing what to do. It was a confusing time. I throughout all of it I did watch YouTube, PewDiePie, KSI, never thought I could do it ever. So I had severe confidence issues at the time. So I wouldn't even be able to sort of go to the shop and buy anything because my confidence was that bad. I just was too scared to just go up to people. So I a lot of YouTubers started doing this thing about talking about where they came from, and I really did realise that a lot of the bigger YouTubers, what they were like was what I was like at the time. No confidence, no friends, no real reason in life. I was as happy as I could be. You know, I had my Xbox and stuff, but the future is just, I didn't know what to do. I didn't have any confidence. I didn't want to get out of the house much. I suddenly sort of realised that these bigger YouTubers, when they were starting, overcame similar issues to what I had at the time. So it was sort of like, I guess I sort of decided, I'll probably give it a go. But I probably wouldn't have gone through with it if it wasn't for my mum, not in the slightest. Because she just goes and gets me a flipping Elgato and a laptop. And it was sort of like, oh crap. And it was sort of like, yeah, you can do your YouTubing now. She got me a mic as well. And she was like, you can do your YouTubing now. And like, at that point, I sort of, I didn't have the confidence to do it, but my mum had invested in me, you know. She was like, you can do it. And I was like, and you know, she put so much like hope into me that I didn't even have in myself. So I finally came around to it. I finally was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll give it a go, I'll try it. I tried it, and the hardest thing for me initially was getting over my own voice and getting over seeing my own face, because obviously I hated my lisp. I hated listening to it. The first few videos I edited together, just listening to my own voice drove me insane. I just wish I had a different voice at the time. It's like, but now, doing all that, it's gained my confidence so much. I'm a much more of a happy person with myself, because I sort of realised that we're our own self-critics. So if I can get over my own voice and my own face, then, you know, everyone else can. So why I started, my mum pushed me to do it, and it turned out to be the best thing ever, because I've never had a passion for anything, but for YouTubing, I just find it so fun and awesome, and it's just amazing. And now I want to go and do editing and stuff. It's amazing, man. I'm just so happy that she sort of pushed me to do it, because I had the intrigue there, and she was like, you know what, do it. And I didn't expect to do it, you know. You sort of get interested in stuff. It's like, oh yeah, cooking's cool. You don't bother with cooking, like screw that. But yeah, so I started to help build my confidence, and it's worked. So I see certain smaller YouTubers that are doing YouTube for a job. You know, I'm constantly finding YouTube channels that have 200,000 subscribers and 100,000 subscribers, and even a few that have a few million that I've never even heard of. And that's amazing that people can be earning a living off it that I've never even heard of. And that goes to show that YouTube, you can make it in YouTube if you're determined enough. Too many people think it's just a void. It's not a void. It's amazing. It's an amazing website with its hitches, with like obviously copyright and stuff, but it's an amazing website that if you're persistent enough and you're determined to improve, you'll get somewhere with it. Number 9, what challenges have I faced whilst I've been on YouTube? Well, like I say, my main ones have been my voice and my own face, really. And then, obviously, the one I hit most recently was my technical hitch. My computer wasn't good enough for what I wanted to do. And now I got a beast one. Yeah, yes, it's amazing. So sick. 10, what are my main inspirations for my videos? Entertainment, to improve and, you know, get better at it. If you're talking about people, I think people like Zwayback, PewDiePie, KSI, you know, all the people I watched, Markiplier, all the people I've watched that, you know, they had their own issues going into it, and they got through it. You know, they got past it. So why can't I? I'm not saying I'm going to be the next Markiplier. I'm not saying I'm going to be that big. I'm just saying, why can't I? And that's that. I got to tag people, 4 people, and I tagged To Eat Wombler, the Maverick Hunters, Charlie, specifically from Alpha Clock, and a guy and a girl game. Those are my 4. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you enjoy my content on a regular basis, then please slap the subscribe button. If you want to contact me on Facebook or Twitter, then the links are in the description. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.